Right, good morning, welcome back. Now, for the final job on the project for the Rocket 3, I want to fit a fly screen. Now, when I bought the bike, it came to me with a Corbin Freightliner Batwing fairing. Absolutely enormous, great thing across the front. A little bit like a Harley Batwing, but a little bit bigger. A high-end piece of kit, a massive investment for the previous owner, but it just wasn't to my taste. A little bit too visually imposing, and it didn't fit in with the flow, the lines of the bike. I wanted something a little bit more discreet, and I think I've come up with the perfect candidate. Now this, the Rocket owners out there might recognise, is a genuine OEM factory fly screen. The one that the bikes came with, brand new. Now I don't know whether it was an accessory or whether they came standard on the bike, I don't know, but that is the one that Triumph designed. And it totally fits in with the flow of the bike, it fits in with the twin headlights and everything, and this is the one I wanted. Now, I obviously got one, but you can't buy them from the dealer. They're obsolete and out of production now, so you're lucky if you might find a second-hand one. But I didn't need to do that because a very kind and generous viewer simply donated it. He contacted us and said, I've got one of these under the bench. I've had it sitting there kicking around from when I had a Rocket. Would you like it? So thank you so much, Dave. You know who you are. Very generous of you, mate. I really appreciate that. Now, this is all that came as a gift, just the screen itself. No way whatsoever of mounting it. So all the mounting hardware, well, that was a whole different story. Now, the mounting hardware for this takes the form of two metal plates that go from the plastic screen and present themselves down the side of the fork legs with 4 holes in. And then you need 4 metal clamps that go round the fork legs to screw them to. Well, the plates themselves, these were easy enough to get. Went onto the schematic drawing, found the part numbers, contacted my local main dealer, and 3 or 4 days later they arrived. There we are. So I've got those, no problem at all. But the clamps that go around the legs themselves, they were a little bit more difficult. While I was talking to the main dealer, I said, oh, can you get me these too? He said, look, there's no numbers for them. We haven't got any. There are none showing on our system. Sorry, can't help. So these clamps simply don't exist in Triumph's world any longer. There are none. So I had to look at the second-hand market. Now, after a little bit of a search online, I couldn't initially find any, but our knight in shining armour that came through and donated the screen, Dave, thanks again, my old mate, you're such a legend. He said, I know for a listing for a set for sale. They're not perfect, but they're exactly what you need. So I got the link to the listing from him, made him a bid, and here they are. So I've now got everything I need to bolt that fly screen onto the bike. Now, I spent a lot of time and effort in this project to tone down the chrome for a couple of reasons. To first of all blend it in with the bike a bit better, and also to deal with the corroded chrome that's never going to get any better. And it's the same here. These brackets, brand new, look at that. There's so much bling on that, it bring aircraft down. And on the other side, these brackets, well, they are second-hand. They're a little bit tired and they need something. Possibly you could polish them up, but a great opportunity to paint them. So for these and the screen itself, I have a cunning plan. Now, the fork legs that these clamps are going to bolt onto, they're a gloss black finish. So why not we do those in gloss black so they disappear and blend in? And the same then can be said also for the brackets that are going to bolt to them. So all the hardware can go gloss black, but as the screen itself is bodywork and all the bodywork on the bike is satin black, why don't we do the screen in satin black to blend in? I think that will be a nice little contrast. So begging your indulgence and thanking you for your support, here we go with one more final paint project to completely finish the Triumph Rocket 3. Let's go.